It's another beautiful day, let's stretch a bit and open up our bodies. This stretching is very important, okay? We need to make it a habit. Say it, chin up, keep it tight, or close to tight. The teacher likes to call it tightening the neck. Lift up, lower, it's a movement to increase height. Shoulders wide, keep it tight, allowing your body to fully stretch. Align your skeleton, and you can reduce the need for medication, okay? Move a bit, every day is the most important day. Treat each day like it's your last. Do you understand, teacher? Because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. We talked about this yesterday, the only constant in the world is change, and every day brings change. A person's success doesn't depend on their abilities. It depends on their ability to learn, okay? A person's health doesn't depend on their genes, but on their energy. Are you really in motion? To live, to move, what about that movement? It's a cycle of movement, not just physical movement. It includes internal movements, the ones we can't see. We usually stop at the idea of living and moving, the body needs to move. This is what we can see on the surface, what you can't see is the internal processes. The movement of blood, digestion, and metabolism is what really matters, okay? Generally, after we turn 50, our metabolism drops by half, and we can't compare to younger people. At 40, your metabolism decreases by a third, and you start aging rapidly. At this time, 40 years old, 30 years old, you might not feel it, just some back pain and fatigue. Because your organs can still manage your energy and your tendons. Muscles at 30 and 40 can still meet your daily needs. However, when your body signals fatigue and soreness, it's often ignored. By 50 and 60, all sorts of problems arise, so we have nothing, we can't blame others, we can only rely on ourselves. There are no partners training with the teacher. If you only see the teacher's YouTube clips, you might think it's nothing special. The teacher talks about a mindset, not a technique. We are not practicing physical movements, we are training our mindset and teaching the principles. Time's up, let's continue with a slight squat. First stretch the soles of your feet, then rise. Push your feet forward, relax your body, and forget all distractions. Tuck your chin. Lift your neck gently, the teacher changed it to neck, it's not just the neck. I don't want you to use force, I want you to use intention without effort, to use thought without proximity. Lift your neck gently, the teacher changed it to neck, lift your neck gently. Like measuring your height, tilt your head back a bit, look up, tuck your chin, and turn your head left and right. We pick up the good things and turn them into our own health philosophy. Place your left foot for 30 seconds, then switch to your right foot and do a slight squat. After getting up, push with your feet and thrust your hips forward. The pressure is on the right calf. Similarly, tuck your chin, relax your neck, and your body. It's important to bring your thoughts back. That mood accounts for 50% of health, and if it's gone, it's more than 50%. In a rush, now practicing in the morning. restless, still thinking about what to be busy with today. If you do the monkey-style slow jog, you won't sweat as much. It reacts immediately, so you all can give it a try. Switch to your right foot, then left foot, do a slight squat, and then rise. Push your feet forward, tuck in, and turn your chin side to side. Wake up the tendons in your upper body, neck, and thoracic spine. Open the meridians, and for the lower body, we rely on the calf muscles to stretch. So, many of you may not be able to join group practice, so you need to find time to watch the teacher. You can replay the YouTube live stream and watch it again. You need to patiently watch the entire 40-minute video to grasp the essence. So, the teacher keeps saying, it's not about teaching you the techniques. The teacher teaches the principles of the mind, the principles, mostly the techniques. Many partners thank this set of techniques, but you should be even more grateful for the principles behind them. Place your left foot slightly forward, squat, then rise, push with your feet, thrust your hips forward, and tuck your chin. Turn your head left and right, stay calm, bring your mind and energy back, empty outward, and focus inward. This summer, we have already practiced for 3 months. This winter, verify your awareness and feel it out. If there are any partners living in Canada, in Vancouver, please come forward. Share the energy of the body we practiced last summer. Because right now in Vancouver, the evening temperature is about 15 degrees, 14 degrees. It's about 14 to 15 degrees, quite cold, or living in the US. Here in Washington State, the temperature is also lower here, especially at night. Let's place the right foot down. For those living in colder countries, we spent 3 months last summer. 2 months, come up and share with us. Your body's changes, it's still very hot in Taiwan right now. Come on, spread your legs like a flying doll, toes pointed, hands on your back, shoulders pulled back. Similarly, align your skeleton, push your hips back, shift your weight back, and lower your body. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds, go deeper, and don't let your heart shake. If you can't focus, after a month or 2 of practice, you'll hit a wall. You'll feel like you're not making progress because your mind is restless and you can't concentrate. Alright, just keep going. When doing these movements, stay focused and concentrated, don't wipe sweat or drink water. Alright, do a bit of monkey-style jogging for 30 minutes. Let the sweat flow, just let it finish, and you can wipe the floor later, okay? Get up. Ankle up, then relax your body, align your posture, and push your hips back. Tilt back, push your hips back, shift your weight back, keep your weight behind. Keep your heels and toes down, grip the ground slightly for 10 to 20 seconds. Deep up and down, gently shaking, each time shaking. Just feel it pulling to the thigh, with the back leg tight, for 10 to 20 seconds. Slowly get up. Move a bit, and you'll wake up. Once more, slowly shake your center of gravity back. 10 to 20 seconds. Any illness, any symptoms, even if one side of your limbs is weak, you can practice. This set of exercises has different methods you can practice even in a wheelchair. So, you need to look for a teacher. Search for health practices in the line community, and check the classes taught by the instructor. The sharing from senior students and participants is clear enough. New friends and partners, join our health practices in the line community. Don't ask too many questions, just go find the information. It's been 3 times, that's enough, this is all you need. Get ready for the stationary slow jog. If you don't do this movement, what exercise are you doing? There's no stretching, and no focus on balance, just move forward with a circular slow jog. Knee squats, okay. Fists clenched, keep your feet on the ground for 3 to 5 minutes, clench your fists, arms at 90 degrees, then relax your heart. Feel it, like a butterfly dancing, your body will feel lighter. Your steps will become stronger and more relaxed. This is right, this is called a circular ultra-slow jog, not a half squat. Run slowly, don't make mistakes with the timing or the movements, keep your knees bent. If you're weaker or lacking energy, like after surgery, then don't do it for too long. You can straighten your body a bit, see? Keep running. The teacher always says this is called gradual progression. Wait until you feel you can support your body weight. Stick your butt out, pull your shoulders back, and bring your elbows back with this movement. Keep your neck straight, don't lower your head, and don't tilt it back. This is called the arc style, like a gorilla, round and full-bodied, with a long frame. Like this. Your weight should be on the balls of your feet, so when you run, your toes should stay on the ground. Your heels don't leave the ground, but your weight is on the balls of your feet. Your whole body is dancing with internal energy, right? No matter if it's a new partner. Just like with an old partner, start by mimicking the old partner. As you run, you'll better understand what the teacher means by internal energy. Our movements aren't actually that big. You don't need to run fast, you just need to be gentle. Shift your weight forward, and keep your upper body straight. Get back to center, with your weight forward, and you'll be sweating all over. It's impressive. So, to be honest, any exercise is good, but without one thing. The passion and energy in your movements. Any exercise you do, is just maintaining the basic level of activity for life. That's not enough. Because we age too quickly every day, and our cells metabolize too slowly. The cells that need to be metabolized get stuck there, and the new cells can't grow fast enough. Didn't the teacher say so? Every day, 70 billion cells die, but we can't replace them. Only about 10 billion, not even 1%. This is the reason for chronic diseases that arise after turning 50. Right? We also know that dietary therapy is good. You should eat according to your illness. Right? For example, vitamin A is good for our eyes. Isn't that so? There are many channels on TV now because we watch a lot of 3C products. The advertisement says to take lutein. I spent a lot of money on lutein, but my eyes never got brighter. What's the problem? The issue is that your body is weak. The teacher keeps emphasizing this concept. That's why the teacher doesn't like to discuss what to eat at health workshops. What to eat for various ailments. The teacher will remove this article, so please stop posting about what to eat. The teacher is now going to teach you a mindset. It's about the energy generated from your body. Your body has energy. Your stomach, your skin, digestion, and absorption are good, and your small intestine. Your intestines won't be constipated, they're all smooth. They're all clean, and eating carrots can help your eyesight. Do you understand the teacher? The teacher is explaining this principle. It's called whole foods, unprocessed. Any supplements you take are synthetic, not necessarily natural. Many are chemical. Why are there so many illnesses today? In Taiwan, you see pharmacies opening one after another. Many traditional businesses have closed. It's all pharmacies opening up. That's the past. In the past, people transitioned from an agricultural society to an industrial society, from an industrial society to a commercial society, then to a technological society, and back to agriculture. In the early days, there were no medicines, so more emphasis was placed on food and nutrition. But in recent years, it has been found that medicine is not the fundamental necessity for people. If the foundation of your body is not good, nothing will help. Did you hear that, everyone? So, when practicing with the teacher, you need to patiently watch the 40-minute video once every day. The teacher's repeated points each time contain new arguments. Listen carefully, because no one else is doing this. If you can master this set, as long as one person in the family practices it, it becomes a seed, growing from a point to a line, then to a surface. It won't cost you a dime, and it doesn't require you to believe in any religion. You just need to believe that you can be healthy, and that's enough. Even if you are seriously ill, you have symptoms of love. Serious illness, these bad cells, can be controlled. Did you all understand? So, summer is the best season to nourish the heart. Autumn is the best season to nourish the kidneys and bladder. Do you understand, teacher? You should do what you need to do according to the season. So there's a saying, eat ginger in summer, eat ginger in summer, eat radish in winter. It's already hot in summer, and still eating ginger. So the teacher has also said, our ginger duck is eaten in winter, which is the wrong season. In winter, you endure and eat ginger duck or lamb hot pot, feeling cozy with the hot pot. But in winter, you shouldn't have hot supplements, you need cooling ones, while summer requires warming supplements. In summer, no one eats ginger duck, no one consumes ginger, and no one makes ginger soup. This is because the pores open in summer, as the teacher mentioned. In summer, the pores open, and all the heat from the body is lost at the surface. The internal organs are cold. We feel hot in summer, but the internal organs remain cold. At this time, the internal organs fear icy cold drinks the most. But we really enjoy them in summer. So, the body becomes wetter and colder, and all sorts of illnesses arise. Feeling young doesn't last. At 40, all sorts of feelings come, and when you walk, it pulls you back, it's already in motion. When our body gets warm, our heels slightly lift. If you pay attention, when the teacher runs, the calf muscles are working hard. Did you notice the thighs are also working? This is what helps us convert energy. So many people feel very hot in summer, their bodies are very heated. Even after eating ice, they still feel thirsty and overheated. That's what we call an imbalance. So the teacher just mentioned, taking so much lutein, spending so much money, and the eyes aren't any better. The issue isn't about supplementation. People today don't lack supplements, they lack detoxification and energy. It's not about physical movement, it's about the circulation of energy and blood inside. We lack the movement of metabolism, that's what we need. If this isn't properly adjusted, without that primal surge of energy, any stretching you do will only maintain the basic structure of life. That's not enough. Our bodies over 50 are in decline, rapidly declining. You need to regenerate it, regenerate the cartilage in the knees, and the discs in our spine. Without that surge of vibrant energy, a surge of warm blood is needed to metabolize the death in our bodies. Or like the cracked dead skin on our heels, it won't regenerate. So, the teacher always says, modern people are not lacking. What we lack is detoxification. There is physical detox and invisible detox. What is invisible detox? That feeling of anxiety has already started to make me sweat, and it's only been 10 minutes. The teacher is sweating. I wonder if you all are sweating too, because the teacher's movements are focused forward. Using internal strength, all 10 toes and the Yongquan point are engaged, so it really promotes sweating. So, everyone, if you can't sweat, you might be on medication. Eating too tightly and too much has already caused a blockage. Don't rush, take your time. Whether it's a skin disease or lupus, didn't a senior sister share about it? Originally, medication was needed to control it and see if there are better results. Then come back to our health workshop to share with everyone. Or are there partners in cold countries? It's been 2 or 3 months of practice, and now the weather is getting cooler. Share your feelings and experiences with everyone. Everything will change. You don't need any dietary therapy if food is that important. Our passion is like the fire that cooks the food. Your food, your dishes, if they haven't been cooked, you can't eat them. They can't be transformed, right? You can't verify them. Like the body, it can't be converted into energy and nutrients. Our passion is this fire, so we simmer soup over low heat. The teacher has been describing and explaining from life experiences. Is everyone clear on this? Teacher, yesterday, I saw a senior brother who was 76 or 77 years old, and his name is Zhang. He currently lives at his daughter's house in Hualien, and he is from Taichung. Originally, the teacher planned to visit him before the pandemic, but then the pandemic happened, and he couldn't go. This senior brother said he fears that in this life he won't be able to walk and his hands shake severely. He filmed a video yesterday, and he can already run. The teacher felt very moved after watching it. The 76-year-old senior brother said, "Teacher, I get up every morning. My body feels like it's been acupressured, as described by ancient people. It just won't move at all. My body suddenly can't move." This 76-year-old senior brother described it as, his body is like it's been acupressured, just like in martial arts stories. He just can't move. It often flares up, but now he can run. He said that ever since he started stretching, he jogs in place very slowly. He can't run as naturally as the rest of us. He runs on his feet, and he can't really do the butterfly dance yet, just moving his hands like this. It's great that his feet can move. At least he can run out. He runs in circles to show the teacher, who thinks it's good, and now he won't be singled out. These are all cases 76 years old, and age doesn't matter. No matter if you have skin issues, symptoms of love, or are in the late stages, you need to believe in yourself. Teacher, isn't there a video? They invited a senior sister who had 72 chemotherapy sessions. After her last session, after 72 chemotherapy treatments, her final step, she didn't undergo bone density treatment, yet she got better. She enjoys doing one thing at home every day. Listen to what it is. This sister has undergone chemotherapy 72 times. After returning from the hospital, she had no strength to walk, but at home, she really enjoyed doing one thing. Mopping the floor, she takes a cloth, squats down, and mops with her hands. Using her feet to press the cloth, she squats and mops. This is called stretching. This is called muscle stretching. She loves doing this movement. It feels very comfortable, even when she had no strength. She stayed in the hospital for 2 months, or maybe 2 to 3 months. In those 2 months, many of her roommates have already passed away. Do you understand, teacher? Is it clear? The teacher asked this sister if she was afraid, and she said she wasn't. Even so, this sister's hospital bed is the same as the one next to her. Then this symptom of love appeared. Every day she scolds her son, daughter-in-law, and daughter, wondering why. After chemotherapy, her taste buds were completely shut down, and she couldn't taste anything. Every day she scolds her son, daughter-in-law, and daughter for the lunch they prepare for her. Dinner has no flavor, and she scolds the sister every day. She tells the mother next to her to scold her son and daughter-in-law. Our bodies are already hurt, we don't have the right. That's because of our chemotherapy. Our taste buds disappear automatically, nothing has any flavor. Kindly reminding her, did she hear it after enduring for half a day? After half a day, she started scolding again. It's hard to change her nature. A cow brought to Beijing is still a cow, do you understand? This senior sister said, while scolding, that in a few days, she was done, and someone else came. She has been in the intensive care unit for the past 2 months. Seeing all this, she is not afraid, instead, she feels compassion. She is willing to pay, but she doesn't eat. Do you understand this chemotherapy oral solution? After she goes home, she secretly told the pharmacist to pay, but not to give her the chemotherapy oral solution. Give it to those in need. She doesn't want to take it, but she still pays. This is called compassion. Has anyone taught this? She doesn't have a kind heart, so 7 or 8 years have passed. Now there are no signs of love. This cell cannot be found. People understand well. Do you understand, teacher? The teacher says that your behavior affects your health. Your disposition is not good. Your whole body feels empty. Your problems are mixed up, and then you become very scared. You are very afraid of losing, and that problem becomes bigger. Don't be afraid, relax. We are not. A few days ago, a senior sister had a follow-up in August this year. She found that her cancer cells were all gone. The teacher always reminds everyone that she succeeded because she realized why she got sick in the past. She understood the reasons for her past illness. She accepted the illness, so her heart opened, and with an open heart, she became happy. Then, she cherishes every day, talking to her cells, even while cooking. It turns out the monkey-like posture pushes the butt back. The monkey-like feet can also march in place without running. Do you understand, teacher? I really enjoy being in this atmosphere. Your health accumulates little by little, and your energy returns. Even healthy people have bad bacteria and cells in their bodies. Didn't the teacher mention this? We have 60 trillion cells in our bodies. Each one fulfills its role in different tissue functions. However, we have over 100 trillion bacteria in our bodies, both good and bad. Our digestive system has many bacteria, including probiotics, some good and some bad. Right, and over 100 trillion more. That adds up to 200 trillion lives in your body. What do you think? So, the teacher always says, our body is like an inner space. So, the teacher is not just teaching you techniques, but also the mindset. So, friends on YouTube, after you watch this, if you think this movement is simple, you won't see the deeper meaning, right? When we practice this set of movements, its essence also includes our mindset. It also includes the energy generated by your consciousness. Is that okay? It's not just about our movements, the physical actions, and the internal. The internal, the movement of energy and blood, the metabolism and its processes. What else does it include? It also includes the calmness of the mind. You need to move, but also to be still. You need to stay calm, think clearly, make judgments, and check your body. Identify your problems, solve your strengths, praise your strengths, and address your weaknesses. You need to understand why you're sick in order to return to health. So, that senior brother is no longer being acupunctured. At 76 years old, he filmed himself running to show the teacher. If he doesn't stretch for a day, can he still move? If he can't move, he still has to continue. Is there a miracle cure? Is it possible? Teacher, if I do this, will I be fine forever? Can I run and walk? Nothing will happen. You still need to get up every 1 to 2 hours. Get up every 1 to 2 hours, carry a child, stretch, and stretch your calves. You also need to do monkey-style marching in place until you warm up. Only then can you jog in place before running out. This is a daily task to accumulate energy. When you have enough energy, your skin conditions will improve. atopic dermatitis, all of it will be resolved, including psoriasis and lupus. He will achieve balance, but balance doesn't mean everything is fine. Oh, because your genes are already damaged, you understand? Teacher, do you understand? Your genes are already damaged. Because you have passion, it gives you balance. If you stop being passionate, it will rise again. Because your genes are different from normal genes. Then you must be fully functional, all-weather, and coexist peacefully. If you have passion and drive, you won't need to rely on medication. Taking too many drugs will only weaken your brain's nerves. When your brain's nerves weaken, your organs will weaken too. What are painkillers? They numb your nerves, including your brain's nerves, so you won't feel the pain, and it won't hurt anymore. But the question is the pain in your teeth, in your body, or is it still there? The problem remains unsolved. So, the teacher said, taking medication is like a car on a slope that has stalled and is braking. The car stalled on the slope. If you don't hit the brakes, it rolls back, and you'll have an accident. That medicine is like the brakes. Pressing the brakes doesn't solve the problem. Your car isn't broken, it just has no gas, and you won't refill it. Your body is done for, your car is done for, and your life is done for. Did you all understand? The thrill of being fierce must be captured in your mindset. What kind of unpleasantness is this? Being able to remember is a kind of wisdom. Those who can forget are the truly wise. Those who can forget are the real ones. Great wisdom. You must forget what shouldn't be remembered. That's wisdom. Those who can selectively forget are truly wise. You can be angry about something 1 second and forget it the next. Not wanting to dwell on it is true wisdom. Don't let it affect you. Keep your motivation to move forward. You don't even know how you got sick, do you understand? Forget what made you angry in the last second. Don't even think about it, and you'll be able to move forward smoothly. So, yesterday a senior sister told the teacher online. She went to check on her chocolate cyst. She hoped it would go away, but it didn't. The teacher told her, it hasn't disappeared. But it's not growing, which is a good thing. Do you understand, teacher? It shows that you have controlled your energy. Keep practicing and feel the passion rise. It will shrink because several of our partners have shared their experiences. Lipomas have shrunk, and chocolate cysts have also reduced. Even osteoporosis has improved. Osteoporosis was at a -2, but now it's back to a +1. Right? A bone density of -1 is still considered normal. Anything below that is true osteoporosis. However, we shouldn't always be on the edge of the threshold. Right? We should at least reach 0, right? Do you understand? Just like our blood sugar, our partners with diabetes are also very careful. The hemoglobin A1C should not exceed 6.5, but do you know that? If the hemoglobin A1C is already at 5.7, it's already in the early stage. Don't let your body reach this critical point with previous diabetes symptoms. Having a passionate spirit is better than anything, even better than eating fresh eggs. When you eat vegetables and fruits, you can naturally absorb vitamin C. Vitamin B, vitamin ABC, you can naturally absorb everything. However, what you need to pay attention to in your diet is that many vegetarian friends, their bodies are often cold due to diet, leading to chronic illnesses. Because they don't understand diet, they shouldn't eat too many vegetables and fruits at night. Don't eat fruit after 3 p.m. Eat fruit in the morning. Eat it before 3 p.m., and don't eat fruit on an empty stomach. These are normal health concepts, and I won't elaborate further. So, the teacher doesn't want our health workshop to discuss what to eat for illnesses. Don't focus on supplements, yet everyone has different body types. Some need warming supplements, some need neutral ones, and some need cooling ones. There are endless conflicts. Our health workshop should be as simple as possible. So, the teacher said that practicing this set can help with chronic diseases. Good sharing is enough, don't say more or post anything else. The teacher will remove the article, understand, teacher. Do you understand? The teacher wants everyone to practice simply, focus. If someone posts something you can't stand, just don't look at it. Don't jump in, this needs to be blocked, this needs to be removed, don't jump in. Doing these things, your character, is not your concern. These ads, stocks, loans, the teacher will handle and remove them. So, aside from our healthy sharing, everything else is external advertising. The teacher won't tell you to borrow money or play the stock market, they won't do that. The teacher keeps saying this system is free, so there's no need to ask again, and don't keep jumping out to criticize, okay? We need to be clean, just like when we practice, focusing inward and emptying outward. You see things you shouldn't, and some even play adult films during health workshops. There are all kinds of people it can't be helped since our group is open. When help can be given, and the Buddha can save, there is a connection, and people keep running. Keep running while doing these movements. Calm your mind and steady your steps. When running, let the sweat drip, don't wipe it with a towel. If you're distracted, your mind isn't present, it's a pity that your morning function is only at 30%. Just hang in there. After 30 minutes of running, we've accumulated 3 months, and now we've surpassed 3 months. It will be 100 days on September 18th. You will start to transform, shifting your body from acidic to alkaline. Gradually, many of your issues will resolve, and your bipolar disorder and panic attacks will occur less frequently. You can reduce your sleep medication, or even stop taking it. You can sleep well because you are balanced. This practice helps you achieve that balance. Engage in 30 minutes of vigorous activity, once in the morning and once at night. For your stretching, practicing Tai Chi or yoga is beneficial. Otherwise, it only maintains your flexibility, which is not very useful. Many people practice yoga until they are 50, but they still struggle and can't find the reason. What I want to tell you is that your body has no regenerative ability. You've lost 70% of your muscle, leaving only 30%. You don't even realize it, you just feel so tired. By afternoon, you're exhausted, dozing off in your chair, drooling while standing, and unable to sleep when lying down. Your body is cold and damp. There's no need to look at anything, doctors can't help you. Doctors specialize, but I take a holistic approach. We start from the root, specialization won't cure your illness. So, if your knee hurts, tell me, teacher, which exercise should I do for my knee pain? If my back hurts, I ask, which exercise should I do? It's the same, we do stretching and the yang style movements. You need to start from the heart, from within, emptying the spleen and stomach, and gathering yang energy from the kidneys. Only then will your waist get better, and your knees will improve. Your eyes will also get better. Do you understand all this? Teacher, there are no specialties in treatment, it's all integrated. This matter involves the whole body, how can we separate it? Dividing into ophthalmology, dermatology, internal medicine, neurology, gastroenterology, and ankle specialties, there are so many divisions. Illness is not good, but our bodies show abnormalities. You still need to see a doctor first, starting with an internal medicine doctor. You need to know if something is wrong with your spleen and stomach, liver and gallbladder, and digestion. Treating the spleen and stomach won't help treating digestion, and the liver won't work either. You need to heal the energy of your whole body. Partners, do you understand? The teacher has been explaining, so this set, rather than being called Qigong. That's why the teacher doesn't call this Qigong. In fact, what the teacher teaches you, the surge of passion, is a form of Qigong. The teacher doesn't want you to spend a year, 2 years, or even 10 years practicing energy. The teacher wants you to spend 30 minutes practicing this cyclical movement. That's sincere enough. Once you master it, your energy will flow naturally. So there's no need to talk about practice. Qigong can immediately make you feel the blood moving in your body. After you metabolize and eliminate the illness in your body, you'll feel the vitality and spirit rise. Practice in the summer, and you won't feel cold in the winter. Your body won't shrink as much, and you'll notice it right away. So, partners living in our Korean country, if you experience this, please share it with everyone, because now, in places like Vancouver, the temperature has dropped to around 15 or 16 degrees at night. It's quite low, so check if your hands and feet feel cold. When you didn't practice this set last year, you would feel cold hands and feet when the temperature dropped, and you would lose your appetite. You would also feel tightness in your chest, but after practicing this set, your heart will open up, and you won't feel as much chest tightness. Many problems will be resolved easily, okay? Time's up. Stop, take a deep breath, and catch your breath. If you see it, both the front and back are soaked, the clothes are completely wet. Okay, using internal energy, it's intense, but you won't be out of breath. The teacher can still talk while teaching. If you think you need to learn this focus, don't just learn the movement. You need to learn to be still and focused, to communicate with your own cells. Alright, let's wrap it up. Spread your feet apart, align your toes with your hips, hands. Interlock your index fingers, palms facing outward, extended in front of us. Now, shift your weight forward. Breathe in through your nose, transitioning from movement to stillness. This energy will instantly lock into your dantian like rapid freezing. Alright, exhale, tighten your abdomen, engage your pelvic floor, and while exhaling, tighten your abdomen for 6 seconds. You need to exhale completely. Good, shift your weight forward and inhale. Inhale through your nose, your belly expands, and after 3 seconds, your heels lift slightly. Do not engage your pelvic floor while inhaling. Hold for 3 seconds. Proper stretching is very important. Now, press your tongue against the roof of your mouth and exhale. Exhale completely, tighten your abdomen while exhaling. This is the first type. Practice it, choose one that you can work on. The second type, as the teacher mentioned, is for chronic conditions. Inhale gently, just to about 50% full, through your nose. Take a breath until you're half full. Some people have poor lung function. Some body functions decline. Maximum should be 7 parts full. Stretch your body, reach with both hands, stand tall, then release your breath. Pull in your stomach and raise your pelvic floor. These movements can be done regularly. Increase your body's oxygen levels. Good. Exhale completely. After exhaling, hold your breath for 1 to 3 seconds. I want you to stop breathing. Hypoxia. Good, let's do it again. Breathe in through your nose and stand tall. Reach with your hands until half full. Exhale, pull in your stomach, and raise your pelvic floor. Exhale slowly for 6 seconds. Once done, keep raising your pelvic floor, hold your breath for 1 to 3 seconds, then release. The movement you usually do during breaks is called stretching. This is called standing tall. You can stretch your arms to the sky, allowing your body to open up and increase oxygen levels. Third type. Wrap it up. Lift your pelvic floor, shift your center of gravity forward, inhale through your nose, let your belly expand, and lift your pelvic floor. Focus your energy from the lower back to the crown of your head, and direct this warm energy flow to your dantian. Press your tongue to the roof of your mouth, exhale, relax your anus, and just pull in your abdomen. Deep exhalation, wrap it up, and break a sweat again. This energy is really great. Keep your mind calm, lift your pelvic floor, and inhale. Inhale through your nose, breathe in, and focus on your dantian. Guide this energy along your spine to the crown of your head, and then direct it to your dantian. It's been 3 seconds. Exhale, relax your anus, just pull in your abdomen, draw your lower belly inward. Exhale all the cold air from your stomach and lower abdomen. Take 6 seconds to do it. If you can expel your impurities, that's what makes a master. Exhaling is where the skill lies. Inhaling has no value. It's the layers of your exhale that count. Is that okay? Got it, good, let's move on to laughter yoga, in the back. Every time at home, you need to pretend to laugh. Is it okay to laugh by yourself? Even a bitter smile is fine, it's still laughter. Do you understand? Laugh through your nose in one breath, inhale through your nose, fill up, push it back, and engage your pelvic power. Make sure even your eyes are smiling. The more you resemble a child, the more successful you'll be at laughing continuously. Laughing so hard that you look silly is totally fine. To be honest, this is just for teaching, not to offend. Some may feel uncomfortable, but just think of it as fun. It's okay to laugh until you feel out of control. Let's do it again. Breathe in through your nose and let your belly expand. Pull it back and tighten. Laughing until you can't breathe. Everyone behave, the master shows the way, practice, and laugh here. Look at life, keep it up, and let's be healthy together.